understand that it's felt like every man for himself. If we're going to get out of this, a little solidarity goes a long way. We all want to survive, right?
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Horror Movie Maniacs podcast.
That's right.
I am one of your hosts, Ben, and I'm here, as always, with the other host, Grant.
Yeah, that's me. How's it going? All right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I think I'm all right.
Yeah, you think you're all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Took a bit too long to do this one. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, we did muck about a bit, didn't we?
I mean, I didn't.
You didn't?
I did once, but it's mainly you.
Yeah, so I did twice, didn't I?
Yeah, so...
It's my fault then.
50% more than me.
Yeah. I'm the loser, as always.
At least I got to watch this film 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite as good as that. I only watched it twice.
Well, you took more notes than me.
I did, and I didn't fall asleep at all.
No, I didn't either, actually.
So, no, it's a good one.
Even watching it for a third time last night, I thought I'd switch off, but I didn't.
That's good, man.
I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, nice. Can you remember it all, though? That's the thing.
I can remember most of it.
Good.
It's a pretty simple one.
There's not too much to remember, yeah.
It's not much of an onion, this one.
Not much of an onion.
Ain't got many layers.
Good. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Good. Yeah, because I hate onions. So
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I've got a real thing.
I love onions.
Against onions.
I really love frogs as well.
Fuck off. Anyway, no, didn't mean to swear there. That just come out.
It's allowed.
Fuck
Ben.
you.
It's allowed.
Right. So, this week we are covering the sci-fi cult classic from 2009, Pandorum.
Is it a cult classic?
I'm saying it is.
I think you're right, though.
I think I'm right.
I love this film. So
Good.
I
Do
mean,
you like it more than Event Horizon?
Yeah,
You do?
I think it's better.
Ooh, bold statement.
Oh, I know it's going to upset people, but
I was
I
just going to say
don't.
some people might not like that guy.
I don't care.
No?
I like Pandorum. I do like Event Horizon, don't get me wrong.
I like them both.
Yeah, no, I do love them both, but this one for me is better.
You're wrong. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, I probably am wrong, but...
No. It's good to have a difference of opinion, I
I
think.
think most people won't agree with me, but I don't care.
No.
It's what I like.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not caring.
No.
I wish I didn't. But, hey-ho. Anyway, right, yes, Pandorum. Do you want to do a synopsis?
Absolutely. 2 crew members of a spaceship wake up from hypersleep to discover that all their colleagues are missing. Despite this, it appears that they are not alone. I think it's a bit of a rubbish synopsis, if I'm honest.
Most are, though. I've realised this when we're doing the pod, that you do the synopsis, and 9 times out of 10, they are quite vague.
I didn't like that one,
know?
because, they realise they're not alone.
Yeah.
Give it 15, 20 minutes, they're very much not alone.
No, this film gets moving pretty quickly.
Yeah, look, I've got a story
Oh,
on here, I'll go with this one.
Okay, you want? Yeah. Oh, that's a bit better.
It's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Meaty.
Go on then.
2 crew members are stranded on a spacecraft and quickly and horrifically realise they're not alone. See, much better already.
Yep.
2 astronauts awaken in a hypersleep chamber aboard a seemingly abandoned spacecraft. It's pitch black, they are disorientated, and the only sound is a low rumble and creak from the belly of the ship. They can't remember anything. Who are they? What is their mission? With Lieutenant Peyton staying behind to guide him via radio transmitter, Corporal Bauer ventures deep into the ship and begins to uncover a terrifying reality. I'll leave it there because there's loads more.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that will be the story, basically. Yeah, so,
But that was better.
That was much better.
Yeah.
Adding in stuff like horrifically and
Well, look, I know we're going to go on to ratings later, but I feel like it's important.
ups the ante. We can do it now, so...
Well,
yeah.
no, I've just seen that obviously they say more like this on IMDb, and Event Horizon got
Ooh.
6.6.
Yeah, do you know what this got?
6.7.
It did get 6.7.
So
yeah.
technically I'm
yeah,
right.
technically you're right, yeah. Going off of IMDb, you win.
Yeah,
So,
well,
yeah.
what can I
So,
say?
yeah,
mate?
this got 6.7. Rotten Tomatoes score for this is 29%.
I don't agree.
No, I don't agree either. Letterboxd score, if you use Letterboxd, is 3 out of 5. So smack bang right down the middle. I think that's about right.
I'd say
We're gonna
maybe
come on.
3.5.
Yeah, a push on a good day.
Yeah, I wouldn't go 4, but I would give it a 3.5.
Yeah, maybe just about worth a 3.5.
It was a random one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember just watching this by pure accident when it came out,
Yeah, I did.
and I was
Yeah.
hooked on it.
Yeah, a long time ago. I thought it was decent, but we'll come on to all that.
Yeah, we will.
So, budget for this was 33 million
That's not a lot.
US dollars.
It's not a lot, is it?
It's not a lot, really. No.
Considering that I think the effects on this are really good.
Yeah.
The monsters are amazing.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of practical effects, I think, as well.
Yeah.
So
The spaceship itself is amazing.
yeah. But it only
impressive.
made 20 mil
Oh,
worldwide. So yeah.
and that's not fair.
Classed as a flop, I'm
Especially
afraid.
with Ben Foster. Ben Foster's like one of my top favourite actors as
Really?
well. Love Ben Foster.
I do like him, but when I was doing this, I looked back to see what else he'd been in, because I couldn't really remember, and I was like, I actually haven't seen that much with him in.
Was he in Alpha Dog, or am I very much
Yeah, I'm
mistaken?
pretty sure he was in Alpha Dog.
Because I think that's where I first, not first, but that's where I was like, oh yeah, he's actually awesome.
I think I saw him he's in Punisher, isn't he? For a little bit, with Thomas Jane.
Yeah, you're right.
And I saw him in a Bruce Willis film, Hostage.
I remember Hostage.
Yeah, it's not bad. Again, it's not a bad
Yeah, he's
action
kind of
sort
been in just a
film.
load of bits and bobs, isn't he?
Yeah, I think his bigger one was
Contraband.
Is it Hell or High Water? But I haven't watched that.
Oh, The Mechanic, yeah. I remember
Oh,
him
yeah,
from
I've
that.
seen The
30
Mechanic.
Days of Night,
Yeah, I've seen that.
310 to
Yeah,
Yuma, Alpha Dog.
he's not a leading actor per se, is he?
It's kind of like he's
this was
fizzled out a
his-
little bit now.
I think this was his big sort of shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I don't know Emancipation, but I'm not watching any Will Smith movies, so I'll never see that.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
won't do it.
I'll tell you what else not to watch.
What's that?
Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Pile of shite. Don't
Yeah.
watch that. Don't waste your time.
I wasn't going to really bother with that one too much.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you've watched it for me, because
Yeah, I'm
no
not,
intention
I'm not
of
glad I
watching
watched it at all.
No.
It's a shame. I had high hopes.
you can't beat the second one.
No, it's a good, man.
Wally World, is it?
I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, anyway, so this flopped.
Not happy about that.
Opened at number 6 in the US.
That's okay though, isn't it?
It's alright, I'd say. I don't know about over here.
I don't know what. It depends what the first five.
But Overture Films went bankrupt the following year. So, yeah, probably down to this, really.
Yeah, well, that's
they managed
that's
to kill the film
more
company.
sad.
That is very sad, isn't it?
I mean, it's not that sad.
You know, I didn't know anyone who worked there.
No,
But still sad.
Not personally.
No, not personally. No, not at that time anyway.
yeah, strange.
But, you don't want people losing their jobs, do you?
No,
It's
definitely
sad.
not.
So,
That's bizarre. It's such a
directed by Christian Alvart.
Oh, yes.
So
I don't know any of his
I
other
don't
films.
know who that is.
No.
I don't know what else he's directed.
It's a director.
I have done some other research, but not so much on him. So
No, I'm not familiar with him.
no.
But I think more
Cast-wise, you'll probably recognise. Well, you know, obviously Ben Foster
Oh yeah,
playing Bauer. We got Dennis Quaid.
Bauer.
who
That's a good one, isn't
obviously, he's a big star.
Dennis Quaid. That was cool when I saw he was on that the first time.
Yeah,
So,
no, he's a
Quaid.
big star, isn't he? So he's playing Peyton.
Yeah.
You've got
Are you going
Pam.
to
I
say
can't remember-
Gigondare?
Gigondare. Yeah.
We looked that up, and that's how you pronounce it.
YouTube the shit out of that one. yeah.
Not Gigondare, you
No,
uncultured
I
people.
said it proper English first off, didn't I? And then this one, I might have to throw over to you.
Anya Trow.
That's pretty good.
Did I
mate,
say
to be
that
fair.
right?
I think so.
That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's pretty
Nadia, even though you don't actually.
good.
Not
No,
going to ruin it.
Oh, okay.
And you
Yeah.
gave away a fun fact there.
And then you got Kung Lee
Yeah.
playing again. Don't really know.
Man?
Yeah, man.
Man with an H. Man.
Just to be cool. Yeah. Eddie Rouse.
Yeah, Leland, he was a good one.
Oh, is that who? Is that was the?
The cannibal.
I call him the chef guy.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he can cook, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the cannibal.
A little unknown actor. I don't think anyone would have heard of
No.
this guy. Norman Reedus.
No, I've never heard of him.
No. Well, he plays someone called Shepard.
Well, I won't say his name because of Silent Hills.
You won't say his
Even
name.
though I know it's not his fault, I'm still really angry with him.
Oh, this cancelled one.
Yeah.
The cancelled Silent Hill game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
You build me up,
Well, it might be. I don't know.
you
but-
build me up, and
Yeah.
you just take it away.
Yeah, that is very sad, actually.
I'm not talking. You tell him I'm not talking to him.
When I see him next,
You
I
tell
will
him.
tell him for
He'll
you.
talk to you.
I will tell him for you. Well, just maybe record him a little video message or something.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll see it.
Yeah.
I didn't like him in this film.
I mean, you didn't really have a chance.
Yeah,
to
I
form
know
an
he's in it
opinion,
for
did
like
you?
30 seconds, but
Yeah.
I just found him. He's like he was trying too hard.
Oh, okay. Is this his first role? Or
It's
probably
early.
Not,
It's
is
not
it?
his first, but it's obviously before Walking Dead. But
Oh, yeah, way before. Yeah.
I don't know. Just got no idea, man. I was like,
Fuck
just
off.
kill him already.
Yeah, see you later, mate. Yeah. Well, it didn't take long, did it?
No, not long at all. Actually,
So, yeah.
silly git.
Yes. Right, screenplay for this was written by a guy called Travis Malloy.
Ah, Travis, yeah.
Good old Travis. Story written by Travis Malloy and Christian Alvart. So, the director had a hand in writing it as well.
Oh, well done.
So that's good.
Well, not so well done because it flopped, but
yeah.
I enjoyed it.
We liked it, so well done from our perspective.
Yeah.
You will probably not be surprised to know that Paul W.S. Anderson was one of the producers. So he went on to do Resident Evil and stuff, didn't he? Like the 7...
I am surprised about that, though.
You are?
Because all the Resident Evils are trash.
Yeah, but this film, I'd say, has a similar kind of style to what he
but
does.
no slow-mo.
No. Was there no slow-mo?
Well, I don't remember any slow-mo.
Oh, okay. And you watched it 3 times. So I
might be wrong, but I don't think that
No,
was.
I don't think there would. There was a lot of fast action, a lot of fast fighting.
Yeah,
there was a
really
bit of slow-mo when he boom does the wrist gun.
Oh, yeah,
thing.
the anti-riot
But that makes
defense
sense.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was used for
in the doorway bit. Yeah,
that was used for good effect rather than just chucking some slow mo because it's cool.
I don't mind a bit of slow mo.
No,
just not every couple of minutes.
Exactly. So your whole film would be in slow mo, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
And that'd be weird.
Watch it backwards.
You'd have to watch it at like double speed.
Yeah.
So
fast forward it.
yeah, like a 45-minute film.
Yeah.
Right, it's rated 15 in the UK.
That's alright, I suppose.
It's alright. There's nothing too bad in it. Was there really?
No, I mean the
some cool kill scenes we'll come on to.
Yeah, the final kill scene with Man.
Yeah,
that was probably one of the worst that I can think of.
Yeah, and the through the head, the big spear through the head at one point, but yeah, nothing was. You know,
15 seems
15
fair.
suits it. Yeah.
Tagline:
don't fear the end of the world. Fear what happens next.
I mean, that actually makes perfect sense, really, doesn't it?
I quite like
Based
it.
on what happens in the storyline.
Definitely, it does fit the film. Yeah.
The weirdest thing is, until watching this again recently, I never knew that Pandorum was to do with the sort of mental illness. I actually just thought it was the name of the ship.
Yeah, I hadn't remembered that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Name of the ship. Can you remember the name of the ship?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's Elysium.
Yes, that's it. You're right.
And it's from Greek mythology.
I was just going to say, do you know what that means?
Vaguely, I'm probably going to get. I know it's Greek mythology, but it's where like all the gods go or something.
I don't know.
It is
was
Greek
you expecting
mythology.
Me to whip out my notes then and be like,
no,
oh,
I thought the way you said it, you just like you knew, but
no, mate.
Yeah, it's to do with like the Greek gods.
Yeah, I did. I think I did find out, and then I didn't write it down stupidly.
Well, that's no good, is it?
No, but this pod's been like 3-4 weeks coming, isn't it?
I know it has been a while.
So yeah,
what can you do?
Some of the knowledge that I had in my brain has leaked out, and you know.
Yeah. Oh, it means a place or state of perfect happiness. In Greek mythology, here we go. See, I was right.
Yeah.
The preferred heroes of the gods were transported to Elysium, their final resting place at the ends of the earth.
Ah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, good stuff, man.
Yeah, and the Tanis, the world they're going to, is considered to be the paradise for the chosen. Which makes sense.
Which is kind of, what they say, isn't it, I suppose?
There was obviously that other film called Elysium with Matt Damon, wasn't it? That was pretty good as well, but we're not here for that.
We're not here for that. Not today.
But yeah, but I didn't know it was the sort of, what was it, orbital dysfunction syndrome or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Paranoia due to deep space travel.
Yeah.
Check me out.
That's pretty in-depth stuff.
You won't be surprised to know it's a completely fictional disorder. I looked it up.
I was going to say, if you tell me it was real, I was going to be like,
nah.
Is it though?
Completely fictional.
Fair.
Surprise. Sorry, everyone.
I was going to go through a couple of films that some of the cast had been in, actually.
Yeah, why not?
But
Walking Dead.
I was going to say, but the main ones, we said Ben Foster, didn't we? But good old Dennis Quaid was in one of my favourite disaster movies, actually, Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a good one, isn't it?
It's a good one.
Yeah, he's in Jaws 3.
Really?
Yeah, he plays the grown-up version of Brody's son from number 1. He plays Michael Brody. Yeah. Yeah, Jaws 3 is a big pile of shite.
Oh, is it?
So, yeah, don't waste your time on that.
Oh, he's in Strays as well.
Strays?
Yeah, you know that voiceover dog film?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that great, to be honest, I've got to say.
I was going to say, not one that was overly on my radar. But
well, I love Will Ferrell, so I thought it would just be hilarious, but it was okay.
Dennis Quaid's also in the classic film from the 80s, Inner Space.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of. I swear he's been in something else, though.
He's been in loads.
Yeah, no, I know, but there's something like really obvious screaming out to me, and I can't remember what it is.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Forget it.
It's
not important.
Touched on Ben Foster, didn't we?
Yep. A bit of Ben.
the lady's name I can't say again.
Anya, whatever.
I thought I'd seen her before. She's actually in Man of Steel.
Ooh.
Yeah, she plays one of Zod's. She plays the woman who's there with Zod, basically.
Yeah,
And she's pretty kick-ass in that as well.
Never really into Superman.
No?
No.
I quite like Man of Steel. I know a lot of people didn't. But again, we're not here for that.
He was in Legion. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Legion was a good one.
I haven't seen Legion.
So that's the one that's based at a petrol station. I could be wrong again, but
I don't know.
Don't know.
No.
So what are we doing now?
And that Cam guy who plays Gallo, again, I've forgotten how to pronounce his surname.
Gigondé.
There you go. You paid attention in French, didn't you?
Yeah,
you
didn't.
Apparently he's in Twilight.
Yeah.
He's
been in loads of stuff here, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's in Burlesque.
Burlesque. Well,
Again, you won't be surprised to know I haven't seen that.
No, I haven't either. Strangely, I haven't seen it. Oh, he was in that fighting film. Yeah, did you just say Never Back Down?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, but he was in that, fighting film.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
No. And he's also in Violent Night, apparently.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No, have I? No, I haven't.
David Harbour plays Murder Santa, doesn't he?
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I kept
No,
meaning to,
yeah.
just never did.
I'll probably whip it out at Christmas, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
think so. Make sure there's no kids around.
Yeah. Good point. Okay, right. Let's actually move on to talk about Pandorum.
Let's crack on.
You're all that's left of us.
Where's the rest of the crew?
There's no one here except us.
What if you awoke with no memory?
Hello? Hello?
What if the world you knew was gone? What if you discovered you were not alone?
Do you know the symptoms of Pandorum? Starts with a shiver, an itch, a slow boil. The biological side effects of flying deep space, feeding into paranoia.
Your mind has turned against itself.
Help!
Pandorum.
Storyline. Let's talk storyline.
Let's do
Ben.
it. Okay, hit me.
Well, not. Is it storyline? It's not storyline, is it? We'll just talk through the
We
movie.
can whip through it, yeah.
Bit by bit.
Yeah, we won't spend ages on this one because it's good, but it's
Got
quite...
better things to do now.
Yeah, so I need to go and watch football. But
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
kidding.
No,
It's
so
quite a slim story.
yeah, and also we don't need to go into it. I think you guys should just watch it. But we are going to go through the main points because it is a good film,
It is a good film.
and that's why we're here.
It's worth talking about.
Exactly. Anyway, we open up with a load of years and stuff.
We do.
Like Star Warsy type, who's like, in this year this happened, this year this happened, and don't ask
Yeah.
me to remember exactly what it said because I'm not
Do you
going
want me
to.
to tell you the years?
Yeah, go on then.
1969.
Oh,
Ooh, that's it. 2009. Then it goes to 2153, 2174.
yeah. So
yeah, we're quite
essentially, the message is that the world is dying and becoming overpopulated, and
Yeah.
they're running out of food and resources. So they launched the Elysium to go and search for this other planet called Taurus, and they're going to basically recolonize it and start a new life there. Tanis,
Sorry to correct you.
same thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what you said.
They're going to this new planet.
yeah, that's it.
To basically start again.
Yeah, this is Flight Crew 5, isn't it? I
Flight
think?
Team 5.
Flight
Ben.
Team 5,
Yeah.
sorry.
They've got a tattoo on their arm.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Check me out remembering things. I thought that was quite a commitment. What if they change flight teams?
Yeah, do you imagine when you rock up for the job and
get a
you're
cover up.
in the interview, yeah, and they're like, how do you feel about tattoos? You're like, ooh, I hate tattoos. They're like, all right, see you later, thanks for your
Well,
time.
there's been an error. We need to put you in Flight Team 6. Well, what about my arm? Well, just
yeah,
cover it up, mate.
yeah, see it quick, get the needle.
But then it goes straight into the spaceship, and we've got Mr. Ben Foster, Bauer,
Yeah.
waking up And I've got to say, the acting is pretty sick.
This is good.
He's like,
yeah. He's
like
proper in
freaking
distress,
out.
isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously waking up from a hypersleep when he's not really supposed to be waking up from a hypersleep.
No.
Well, actually, as we come to find out later, technically he is. Anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah.
He wakes up and he can't remember who he is, can't remember what he's doing.
He's
why
covered
he's
in
there.
all kinds of gloop and shit as
It's
well,
like
isn't he?
like a white skin layer thing.
Yeah.
I guess to maybe preserve them while they're in hypersleep. I don't know.
I reckon so. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, he wakes up, gets himself sorted, gets his gear on,
Yeah.
starts to try and figure out what's going on, and then shortly after that, Quaid then pops out of his hyperchamber. And I always remember distinctively the way Quaid comes out of his chamber.
He like
It's like a
flops out
puppet.
onto the floor, doesn't he?
He like levitates out and then flops.
and then that's it. Yeah.
Well, I
the
guess it's
strings
like-
have just gone and he falls to the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, it always makes me chuckle, that one.
Yeah, quite cool though.
But yeah, then he don't have any idea what's going on either. He's very confused. But
Yeah,
then,
even more so, I think, isn't he?
yeah. But then they sort of start to come around a little bit, start to figure things out, and
Yeah.
Bauer decides to go off. Basically, they can't get to the bridge, so he goes through this like overhead.
Goes in like the vent shaft
Yeah.
thing or whatever, the crawl space, isn't it, or whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it. Yeah.
And then he sort of falls down a little bit and face plants on this grate
Yeah.
right next to another dead body.
That's it.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, we found Cooper." I was like, "Yeah, well, yeah, he did." But he manages to get himself free and then flops down.
Yeah. It doesn't hang about this film, does it? It does get moving pretty quick.
Yeah, so it's straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Straight go.
Yeah.
And then what I do like is straight after this bit is he's I'm in some sort of compartment, and then it like bursts open and he falls further to the floor, and he's like, "Make that an overhead compartment."
Yeah. I did write down
Loads
here.
of boots flying around.
He falls a lot.
Yeah, he does
So,
fall a lot.
Yeah, he does fall a lot.
Oh, bless Ben.
Yeah, must
He
have hurt
does
quite a
fall
bit.
about a bit.
Yeah.
Now, Ben, what happens next? Because I've gone a bit grey here. Doesn't he
well,
meet the? He starts looking around, and then he sees the woman.
Yeah, she. He starts hearing noises and stuff, doesn't he? I think.
Yeah, and he turns.
So-
I'm back now. I've remembered, and he sees the woman that we'll meet later properly, and he's chasing after her. And then he thinks he sees her in this hallway, so he starts talking to her like, "Don't run again. Don't worry." Blah blah blah. He gets up close, and it's a dead body,
Yeah,
but it's been like booby trapped. It's rigged.
yeah. I thought this was pretty cool.
It is good.
Yeah.
And then as he's looking at it, the woman then pops out again, does super kung fu moves, puts him on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
Very hostile for no real reason.
She's really hostile, isn't she? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no fucking about there with her.
No.
She's yeah,
And she's got no shoes on. She
Very
makes a point of him and she's like,
very
take shoes
scary.
off.
Yeah, because I suppose they hear the boots. Don't
Weird
they?
thing into feet.
Well, no, they just hear the boots.
No, I know.
So yeah,
No, I know.
well, maybe she is into feet. I don't
She
know.
might be into feet.
Yeah, we don't find out.
We don't,
No.
they left us guessing here.
Maybe that's going to come in the sequel.
Maybe. I think that was supposed to be a trilogy.
Yeah, I know.
I would have loved a trilogy.
Still time, mate. Still time.
Oh, they've said it's unlikely.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Although they'll run out of remakes eventually, so they may do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it won't be called Pandorum, it'll be something completely different.
Yeah, it'd be completely different characters and all sorts, wouldn't it?
Oh, God,
So-
yeah. Yeah, and then this is where you first see the blue light coming down the hallway.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's like looking off, and there's
Yeah.
like a blue light, and that's the baddies. That's
You
the hunters.
really are paying attention in this.
I
one,
really,
man.
I've remembered more than I
love this.
realised.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good.
And I'm not cheating or watching it on a
You're
screen
not.
either.
You absolutely aren't.
I'm
This
just
is-
doing the
You
top
ain't
of-
even got notes.
No.
You have remembered this.
I would show you all, but I can't. This is off the top of the dome, this one.
Shall I take a picture while you're chatting?
If you like. Look,
Put it
no
on,
notes.
Put it on the socials.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then, stop distracting me, Ben.
I'm
on
going
the
to
roll here.
take a picture.
Take a picture, because I've
Yeah.
got look, nothing here,
Shall I
mate.
try and take it like pro?
You could, I mean, we are pros.
You are. You are
Yeah.
today.
Exactly. Anyway, I like this next bit a lot. Because he then goes and hides in like a little like storage bit or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really subtle, but he's like his headset goes off and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm
Yeah.
dead." So
Yeah.
he's waiting there panicking, and then the monster like rips the thing off and grabs his body, and then goes away. You're like, "Oh shit," but it wasn't him. It was the other dead body.
Yeah. That's it. It was. Yeah.
So he distracted him
He did.
decoyed them with a fake dead body.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And then he's all right for now. He's off looking about again.
He
And
is.
then I think this is where we then meet Norman Reedus shortly after.
It was shortly after that.
Have I missed anything in between there?
I don't think so.
Okay, right. So he's looking around, and I forgot to mention that while he's looking around, him and Payne are chatting away, and they realise obviously they have family. Well, they think they have family,
Yeah.
and that they should be on the ship somewhere.
That's it.
And they also come to learn that this is a one-way trip. The ship is not built to return.
No.
So they slowly... I mean, it's not really a big, like, oh my God thing, is it really? Cause
no, because
whatever,
they've said the Earth's dying, haven't they? and
yeah.
stuff, so,
I suppose they don't know
but
that, though,
no, they don't. They don't, or they've forgotten. Or
He remembered his training, but he didn't remember...
Yeah. Why?
Anything
Yeah,
else.
why he's there, yeah,
Lucky.
basically, yeah.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
While he's looking around, he finds himself a little anti-defense arm gun thing.
Yeah, it's an just a non-lethal anti-riot gun, I think
that
it's
was
called,
it,
or something. Yeah, but I like how it's designed. It like literally slots over your hand and sits around your wrist, like, doesn't it?
A little thumb button, didn't he?
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I like the design and that.
Yep, I do. Right, so then he meets Norman Reedus, and he's been hung up, hasn't he? Has he been hung up as a decoy? How did he get there?
I don't know. Shepard. Oh yeah. Shepard's booby trapped as well, isn't he? I think, but he's alive. There was a jump scare there.
Was there?
Yeah, I believe so. I wrote jump scare, but I haven't wrote what jump scare. So.
Unrelated to the movie.
Yeah.
So the fun, and then basically, Norman, he cuts him down and he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, you here to rescue me, man? You know as much as I do." He
Nice.
starts bathing in oil to try and mask the scent.
Yeah.
And then the hunters come back. I'm calling them the hunters because
Yeah.
the little
That's
baby
fine.
hunter is called the child hunter, so I'm just going to call them all
Yeah,
hunters.
yeah. We call them hunters. Yeah. We've got
yeah, so-
creatures, hunters. Yeah.
They're on the leg again. And
They are.
The monsters know where they are, so they're after them.
Yeah. They just run in, and they
Run about.
Bauer falls over again.
Yeah, Power falls over again.
Yeah.
And then they jump into this like big open room, and Norman, I'll just call it Norman Shepherd or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Runs and hides, and then Bauer, like you said, Bauer falls over again and falls down into this little, this little
Little space.
lower part of
yeah,
the ship.
Yeah. That's it. He does.
But it works out well for him because
Yes.
it doesn't work out well for Norman.
No, the creature, the hunter misses him, doesn't it, and gets poor old Norman,
Yeah, gets all shredded up.
rips him apart. Yeah.
And then we see old Ben Foster decide he's going to try and take out the leader with his anti-riot gun, but he didn't realise that there's a bloody glass panel in front of him. So he just shoots a glass panel,
Yeah.
and the monster turns around and he's not
It's
happy.
like, what? Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah,
He's a cool monster though, really.
He's a good monster,
He's
yeah.
proper
I like
good.
the designs, yeah.
I like him.
Does look very good.
He was
yeah,
quite scary.
definitely, yes.
And then, is this the bit... Is this the bit where he jumps off and he's got the wire?
This is the bit where he gets saved by the hooded figure.
The hooded figure. Oh, the
man.
agriculture
The
guy.
man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah. So he jumps off this balcony, but he's attached to a wire, and then he falls
Yeah.
down and zips back under and grabs on, and then, man.
Yeah.
So it cuts him free, and he's like,
Yeah, it comes out like some super cool hooded ninja guy, doesn't he?
yeah,
You know,
Hunter, innit? I think he called
Yeah.
him.
Oh, but then we got human hunter and we've got creature hunters. So we can't call him hunter.
Well, it's just because later on in the film, they're like, "Oh, what's he doing?" She's like, "Leave him, he's hunting."
Yeah.
I
That's
remember
true.
really small things about this.
You've paid so much attention.
I really have.
Yeah.
Anywho,
No, it's good.
I'm not sure where they go next, though. Him and Man.
So he doesn't speak English, does he?
No.
Man or hooded man or whatever we're
Hooded
going to
man.
call him. So he's trying to say that Bauer's trying to say he's going to the reactor, and then the hooded guy just stays there. I mean, so
And then we meet up
cuts
with
back to
the lady soon. Don't
cuts
they?
back to Peyton, who's hearing stuff, and he has a nosebleed. So this is where you suddenly start thinking, "Oh, what's going on here? Then what's up with Peyton?"
And in these
You know.
conversations, I remember him and Foster talk about what Pandorum is.
Is that now or is it later on?
He has a conversation with Cam, but when does him and Ben Foster start talking about Pandorum? Is that not yet?
Don't think so. Maybe.
Shoot me.
I haven't wrote down exactly like every conversation, but I think it's a bit later.
Yeah, yeah. At some point,
Yeah.
they come to learn what
So-
Pandorum is.
But there's a really cool bit that comes up next. So yeah, he finds the containers,
Yeah.
and there's that really cool red lighting all around.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So then when he's standing there looking down, isn't he? The woman comes and attacks him again.
They have a little fight, don't
They
they?
have a little fight.
Yeah.
She's pretty brutal again, and
It's
then
unnecessary.
and then the hoodie guy turns up,
Yeah.
and he starts fighting the woman.
Yeah.
So Bowers at this point he's by the wayside, isn't he? While the woman and the hooded man then fight.
And then he does a big dramatic speech, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does the big. Well, he lets the riot gun off in the air, doesn't he?
It's like, come on, guys.
That's it.
Let's be
Yeah.
friends.
Yes, so he's
Basically,
like, let's have a
how it
little
went.
fucking solidarity, and
Yeah.
he says, "Come on, let's have a bit of teamwork."
Yeah.
So so they start working together, and they head towards the reactor.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then she takes him
And-
into her little special place.
Yeah, but first off, she starts saying to him, doesn't she? No one comes back from the reactor. It's too far down. Yeah. And then the creatures start coming again, and Bauer tries to blast them and stuff. And then
he does knock one back, doesn't he?
And then they get into that room with all the white.
It's a nice place.
Corridors and stuff. Yeah, white walls and.
That comes to be where she's storing sort of specimens of everything from Earth, doesn't she? She's got
I think so. All the stuff that they're using or sending to Tanis, I believe.
Yep, to grow and reproduce, etc.
Yeah, that's it, to make life on the new planet, I suppose.
Yeah.
And
then they
evolve.
They have a little bit a bite to eat.
Yeah.
And I do have fun facts, basically.
I was going to say.
But I feel like I might as well just do it now because we're in there.
Yeah, do it now.
So I remember watching this and thinking, he's just eating a cricket or whatever. Or
whatever
it is.
Eating a little insect.
I was like, he wouldn't do that, would he? Because it's a film. No, he insisted on eating real live insects.
Nice.
So
probably not nice.
Ate that like a champ.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't flinch.
Go Ben Foster.
He's probably eaten a couple of them.
Yeah, I was going to say. I'd imagine he's had to do more than one take.
Yeah.
So.
But he said, I don't want fake or dead. I want live.
Why would you do it though? Why?
I don't know, but it looked great.
It did look great. Yeah.
Dunno,
well,
maybe.
I suppose maybe it would mean they don't have to make prop ones or whatever, little fake ones.
I suppose for the sense of a bit more realism, I guess, maybe. But
it seemed to have a nice crunch to it.
It was crunchy.
It
was crunchy. It did actually look appealing.
Don't know how much protein he's going to get out of it.
No, she did make out it was very protein rich.
Yeah.
But,
how much can you really get from a bug?
You'd need a few.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to try it. But if you
I'd eat one. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'd be terrible to eat, would it?
I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
You know those witchetty grubs they used to do on I'm a Celebrity?
Yeah, that looks...
I'd want to eat one.
You'd eat one of them?
Yeah, genuinely. Genuinely, pronunciate, Grant. I would eat one.
That's on you then, mate.
Don't send me. If anyone wants to send me one, don't.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm absolutely just...
We get that on the YouTube channel eventually when we actually get our asses in gear and, get it going.
Well, what can you do, mate?
There you go.
What can you do?
Right,
Ben, what happens next, mate?
Well, so Bauer starts saying that his wife may be here, or Peyton's wife.
Oh yeah,
because he knows his own wife
isn't.
So Peyton's wife might be here, I think. And he asks where all the family members are. So
this is where they're going through the big chamber bit.
Yeah, so they move on, don't they? They move on to the next bit, and they're going through what is it? Where all the creatures are asleep.
No, that's right at the end. That's in the reactor.
Oh, okay.
This is where all the pods were, where the family members should be.
Oh, okay. I thought this was here because I thought
because he has a picture of his wife, and he then realises that she left him.
Oh yeah, we get the flashback scene.
Yeah.
So
she
it
left
shows
him and didn't come on the ship.
Yeah, that's it. So but he chose to come on the ship anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, why not? His partner just left him. The world's about to blow up.
Yeah. So I was going to say, if you're going to die by the planet dying, you might as well take the risk, right?
It's just you. Of course, I'd go.
So a bit of a sad moment.
Yeah,
I didn't really. You see him walking along, didn't you? Looking all sad and
he was all sad, being fostered,
signing up to.
Even though he couldn't remember anything, usually sad.
Yeah,
she's there as a shoulder to cry on, though, isn't she?
She is.
She's getting a bit flirtatious now.
Yeah. I was going to say she's calmed down. She's not so aggressive anymore.
No.
So that's a relief.
Yeah, and then now
spicy.
We get this is the bit where they start talking, and he's like, "Oh, we need to wait for Man." She's like, "No, leave him. He's hunting."
Oh right, yeah.
And then he's walking along behind her, and then he falls through a panel again.
Yeah, that is the kind of theme of the film.
And then she, like some sort of comedy of errors, then falls in with him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But then they're in this rancid, it's where this is where I think you might have got confused.
Yeah,
this is where they put all their leftovers, their dead bodies, like their bones and.
I remember now. Yeah,
sludge.
They're in the sludgy bone mashup. Yeah.
And then they're all on top of them, but because they're in this death sludge, they don't notice them.
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry,
my
mistake.
And then they after a little while they come out as the coast is clear, and I love this bit because you can just see one of the hunters. Did we call it?
Yeah, we call them creature hunters. We was calling them hunters, weren't we?
Yeah, one of the baddies.
Yes, nice.
He's just perched on the back wall in the dark.
Yeah,
but just enough that you can see.
Yeah, it's cool. Looks really good. Oh shit!
So we see it before Ben Foster does, don't we? That's the point.
Yeah. We know there's imminent danger.
Yeah. And then obviously a big fight scene starts, and they do all start to get decked because these monsters are just elite.
This one in particular seems vicious as.
Yeah, they're all nuts, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
But yeah, fight scenes in Tales, they all get involved, and yeah, just to cut it short, they end up killing this monster.
Yep.
But then the big baddie sees it.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't they stab him through the top of the head or whatever, don't they?
Yeah, Ben Foster does a really action
heroic, yeah. Hero shot. The camera's looking down.
No emotion.
Yeah.
Come
pretty
on,
good.
mate. I'd be terrified.
Yeah, I'll be intrigued to know. I think it is, but if that has a practical effect, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it's good though. It was really good.
Yeah, it looked cool. The
So
fight
I've got
scene.
no complaints about this movie.
No, the fight scene was decent as well. It was very fast paced, and the camera was quite close up at times.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was ever unclear or anything like that.
No, I don't think so.
The blows all looked pretty powerful. It was really dynamic, actually.
As I say, I've got no complaints. Yeah, Ben Foster gets absolutely decked, and he gets slammed against a metal chamber of sorts. And
Yeah,
then
he does.
Gets up and he's on his way.
Yeah.
What happens next?
Okay, so while all that was going on, we had a scene where someone appears out of all those like tubes and stuff, doesn't it?
It's almost like he was being born.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, so where Peyton is.
Yeah,
and he helps him out. Then he pulls him out, and the guy's like naked and confused and stressed out and stuff. And
a little bit upset.
Yeah. So, and then we had that fight scene, and then it checks back in. So Peyton is checking on Gallo.
Yep.
We find out his name was, who's even more stressed out now. He's covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
He says it's not all of his own blood and that something's wrong. And this is where he starts to say about Pandorum and that you realise that he was on Flight Team 4.
Yeah, if you eagle-eyed watchers, he's right at the beginning.
That's it. So the team that was there before Peyton and Bauer.
Yeah, the original flight team, I guess it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they're all on 2-year shifts, they mentioned, don't they?
Yeah.
So and he says he has to defend himself, didn't he? Or he had to defend himself.
Yeah, and he had to take 2 people got Pandorum, and he's like, I know you won't believe me, but it's true. I did what I had to, and you would do the same.
Yeah, indeed.
It's more true than you realise.
Yeah. So that seems pretty good. I think the guy playing Gallo is very good in this. The brief sort of scenes
he's not bad.
I thought he was really good, man. I thought he was one of the better ones.
Yeah, to be fair, he's very convincing.
Yeah, I thought he'd come across quite sinister-like, and he played being a bit of a creepy guy quite well.
Definitely got the impression that he's a little bit nuts, and almost certainly it's not true that he killed his fellow members because they had Pandorum.
Yes,
you kind of figure that one out.
Yeah, no, you do indeed. So, and then when we come back to Bauer and the other two, this is where they how do they find that? I call him the chef guy.
Yeah, the chef guy. Well, they're running away from the monsters, and then they get into this chamber, bolt the door shut.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And then up on the rafters above them is this nice chap.
Yeah.
He seems friendly enough.
Seems lovely, doesn't he? He's very chatty.
Yeah, offers them food because he can cook.
That's it. Yeah, he's very chatty. He offers them food, and you think, oh, what a nice geezer.
I love that. He's like, it's really hard to season with a motor oil base. So you're eating motor oil.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. Very tasty.
But, yeah, you don't know how long he's been there, but you get the vibe he's been there for a very long time.
Yeah, you do. He's a bit scatterbrained, and he's a bit all over the place, a bit chaotic, but seems likeable enough.
Yeah, nice guy. Oh, and the fun fact on that is I haven't got it in front of me because I'm just doing it off the top of my head. But the sort of suit he's wearing is actually a motorbike collar that they sci-fi'd up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just went with that.
You're on fire on this one, mate. I've got to say, you are killing it.
Yeah. He then starts telling them a little story.
Yeah.
With almost like cave paintings.
Yeah. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kind of just like a theatrical way of telling you what we've said that Gallows and that we're talking about. It's all sort of done intermittently.
Yeah, the scenes keep swapping backwards and forwards, don't they?
Yeah.
You see Peyton and Gallo talking about it, and then you see the 3 heroes
sort of filling in the next part for each other.
Yeah, it's done in a pretty good way.
I love the cave paintings.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Yeah. But this is where you start to learn, and I think you have to watch it a couple of times to pick this up. But when he's talking about the king came out, and he woke up all his other minions, and then when he was bored went back to sleep.
Yeah.
So you start to learn what that actually means, probably not the second time you watch it, or if you just really switched on, you'd get it first time, but I didn't. But yeah, that's where you start to understand what the deal.
Yeah, what's going on with the hunters, isn't it?
What they're saying is Gallows.
And
yeah. Then they start to feel a bit poorly, start to be coughing about.
Yep, they do. They
wake
queasy.
up
Yeah. But also, again, while this is happening, it's shifted back to Gallo and Peyton. who's shivering and he's itching and he's a bit paranoid and stuff now, isn't he? So,
He's starting to get a bit worried.
yeah.
Gets the the sedative gun out.
Yeah, and then Gallo tells Peyton that Earth is gone.
Yeah.
So completely gone now.
Yeah, because they do a boom thing.
Yes, they do.
And it goes to the cave painting bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. The transition there was really good. Yeah, actually, that was a good bit. So yeah, we're back and the crew are hanging upside down, and we realise the cook is gonna eat them.
He's hungry.
He's very hungry, and he's got 3 human beings to get through now. So
Just straight off the bat, stabs a woman.
yeah,
Bang. Like, jeez, calm down, mate.
yeah, straight in the stomach, isn't it? Or like on the
Yeah.
side, kind of, side of the stomach. But yeah. So
Then, Bauer, being the absolute legend he is, manages to sort of talk him down.
yeah, starts negotiating. Then he's saying, "Come on, man, we can help you out here.
Yep.
We can save you from all of this
Yep.
and give you a better life." And the cook buys it. I don't know why I'm calling him the cook.
Oh, he's a cook, though, isn't he? 'Cause
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lets them down, and then they contact. It's not the bridge, is it? Wherever Painter is,
Yeah.
and they. I can't remember. I remembered what the test he gets them to run is, but I can't remember it now.
Oh, okay.
He's like, run this test to see how long we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all a bit silly there. Run the
Yeah.
test, and it's like, oh, okay, you've got like
I
an
remember
hour.
what it was, but I can't now. But yeah,
Yeah.
they've got 47 minutes. I know
Okay,
that
nice. Okay, so I was wrong. Not an hour.
No, 47 minutes. Well, he did say to the cook, an hour, maybe less.
Oh,
So
that's where I
you
got it from. Yeah.
Yeah, then Peyton tells you you've got 47 minutes.
Yes. Also, I noticed the cook guy's now got Bauer's anti-riot
He's got
gun
the
on.
riot gun, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I did just try to kill you, so I should probably defend myself.
Yes, that's it.
He's a bit
Yeah.
of a rat, him, isn't he? Because he's not nice later on either. But anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, now the 4 of them. Well, off they go, don't
off they go to the
To
reactor.
the reactor. Yeah.
And is this now? Does it then go to where they're in their sleeping bit, where all the monsters are
But
asleep?
I
in
think
the
they're all
reactor?
being chased and stuff, aren't they? And this is where they on the way to the reactor, they see the child hunter,
Oh yeah.
and they're a bit soft, aren't they? They let it live.
Well, man wants to kill it,
Yeah, man wants to kill it.
rightfully so.
Hooded man.
Yeah, and
ninja guy.
he probably should have done.
Probably,
But yeah.
definitely, but yeah.
But
But
fun,
yeah.
do you want to hear a fun fact on this now?
I do.
That little child monster
Yeah.
is a director's daughter.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool, man. I like that. Good fact.
I like that.
Yes.
Oh, and I have to
Um,
go back. We've missed a bit, actually.
Okay.
Not a big bit. But when they are running through the chambers earlier on,
Yeah.
and they kill the first monster, and then they're running, and they're all coming after you. You know, one of the pods opens up, and there's a guy,
Oh,
and as soon as
yeah.
he wakes up, he gets eaten.
Yeah.
That's Ben Foster's brother.
You are
His real life
nailing
brother.
the facts.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good little
That
scene
poor
as well,
guy.
actually. Yeah, because he just opens up and they're like, "Leave him," and he just and the creatures just maul him. They
Oh,
just-
I'm awake. Oh, no, wait, I'm dinner.
yeah, man. You wouldn't really have a clue, would you? You wake up, oh, okay, great, and then next minute,
Just immediately
being
savaged.
fucking eaten.
Poor guy.
Yeah, but a good scene.
Yeah, really good scene. Fast forward. The baby gets away and calls for his daddy. I remember that because the little cook guy goes, "Here comes daddy."
Yeah, that's
I
it, yeah.
can't remember how they get away from him though.
I don't know. They just keep running. I think they get away, and then they end up where some of the other pods are, don't they, with the names on and stuff.
Yep.
And Bauer's looking around, and this is where we get the flashback scene about Bauer's wife not being here
Okay.
because he's looking for her in there.
I jumped ahead. Yeah.
And so this is where we then get that one. But Bauer does find a pod with Mary Ann Peyton.
Oh, yeah, Peyton's wife.
So,
yeah.
So there we go. Flicks back to Gallo and Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
Gallo's just trying to convince Peyton just fucking leave, just get the escape
Yeah,
pods
he's like,
and
"Let me
just
out," innit?
launch them two out instead and just leave everyone else to die. It moves quite quickly here. The crew then make it to the reactor.
But he does. Is this just sorry to interrupt you there?
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
where he like pretends to shoot him off in an escape pod, or is that in a bit?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he locks him in. He puts him in the escape pod because he's got the like sedative guy. He's got a pole or something, and he like does a evacuation simulation to make him believe that he's going to launch him. Then he locks him in there.
I think that might be a bit later because I've got bits here where they're arguing with each other.
That's me
That might
jumping
be.
ahead
I
again.
don't know.
No, it's probably
Might not
me.
be. I might have got it wrong, man.
No, it's probably me.
But
In fact, it probably is me actually. I'm remembering that. But yeah, they're in the reactor.
yes, but then it comes back to Gallo again, who's bleeding from the nose as well now.
Oh, this is where he's ominously looking into a mirror.
Yeah,
I
and
remember this.
Peyton's like, stand down, because he's getting all angsty
I
and
did jump
aggressive
ahead.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He's just staring in a mirror with
Yeah.
3-directional mirrors.
yeah. That's it.
good,
Yeah.
that bit.
Comes back. This is where it comes back to Bauer after that.
Yeah.
And they're crossing that bridge that I was mentioning
That
earlier.
bloody bridge.
So the bridge, big old bridge. You look down, loads and loads of creatures sleeping down
It's
there.
the nest, isn't it?
It's the nest. A couple of them are stirring about. You know, the bridge is pretty crappy, isn't it?
It
Bauer
almost
slips.
immediately breaks.
Bauer falls. Who knew? I should have made a tally.
I know, but it's a good teamwork, this bit.
Yeah, Bauer falls. The bridge is about to go, and man grabs hold of the end of
but
it.
The lady
Yeah,
grabs his hand first.
yeah.
And then man grabs the bridge.
That's it. That is proper teamwork.
And Ben Foster, being the hero that he is, she's like, don't let go, and he lets go.
He lets go because he is a hero.
But then luckily he lands on a beam.
Yeah,
Which is kind of quite
he does
fortuitous
land on the beam.
That one.
Yeah. I've even put here. Yeah, Bauer falls a lot in this film. I think I wrote that a lot.
He does.
So yeah, I think you should watch it a fourth time and actually count.
Yeah, I think I will.
Do it. Back to Gallo and Peyton. They're arguing. Back to Bauer.
They can't get on, can
Bauer does what I like to call the old predator thing here. What Arnie does, doesn't he? Kind of.
Well, the skin suit
where
thing.
he covers himself
Yeah.
in. Yeah, I mean, obviously Arnie just uses the mud to camouflage himself, doesn't he? But it reminded me of that.
Oh no, very much. It reminded me of Walking Dead actually, because one of the episodes they put on like skin suits to walk through
okay.
a herd.
I was going to say this one ramps it up a bit. It's not just mud, is it? It's blood, skin,
Yeah. I like
anything he can find there.
I like the way they're like basically drying skins on the pipe.
Yeah.
You might not have noticed it, but they dry almost like a hunter's tribe.
I was going to say, yeah, I think it is
Just
like that.
Ugh. I might have jumped past it, or might be jumping ahead. But when do they talk about what they think these monsters are? Have we gone past that already?
Possibly.
Because I found it really interesting, that bit.
Possibly.
Oh, we'll just do it now anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So she has a theory. The lady has a theory that the it's not food, but the products they were being supplied during their hypersleep were in preparation for their bodies to adjust to Taris.
Yeah, Tannis.
Sorry, I keep getting that. I
That's the
remember
only-
everything else, but I
That's
can't
the
get
only
that
thing
right.
I can remember, mate. Yeah.
Tannis.
So, yeah.
So she thinks, and it's to make these people get ready for Tannis.
Yeah, it's to evolve them basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that they're ready for the habitat of that planet. And
But
yeah.
what she thinks happened is everyone woke up early, and this food enzyme, whatever,
Yeah.
made them adjust to living on the ship
Yes.
so that they could live
Nice.
and survive on the spaceship.
It's quite an important point there.
Yeah. But I loved that bit because I was thinking,
Yeah.
who are? And obviously, it turns out they are basically all of the crew members.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but a lot of the
A
crew
lot of
members
them, yeah, because otherwise you would think, well, where have they come from?
who've
So-
mutated to
so
be
it-
able to survive on a ship.
It does make sense, yeah, because they're all in the dark and stuff. And it's a bit like, I suppose, they reminded me a little of the creatures from The Descent,
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
they've
yeah,
gone
yeah.
blind and stuff, haven't they? Because they're in the dark all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it was a bit like that.
They adapt to yeah, no, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And obviously, as we've picked up on already, in case we didn't say it, but they start mating and making babies.
Yep, and there's bloody tons of them now.
Yeah,
aren't there,
so you
everywhere?
can tell that they're sort of their brains are still there, like they're not all
Yeah.
savages.
No.
But I do like when he's crawling across these monsters in his skin suit, how some of them look far more mutated than others.
Yeah, they're in various degrees of evolution or mutation, yeah.
Some of them almost look not too bad, and then others
Yeah.
are just full on
Full on
mutated
creatures.
chaps.
Yeah. No, it's very good. Very good scene. One of the best scenes, I think, in the film here.
Yeah, definitely, in terms of
so-
pressure and...
Yeah, the tension and the way he's crawling through and he's got the skin suit on. And it's,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just,
quite cool,
Just
actually.
grim all round. And obviously,
Yeah.
as horror fans, that's what we're looking for.
We love it.
Bit of tension, bit of grim, dark
And then-
horribleness.
Was it him that dropped it? Who dropped something? Or was it man?
Is it the bridge? No, it's not the bridge at full.
Someone
is
drops
it?
like a torch or something,
Yeah.
and it wakes them all up.
Oh, yeah, flashlight dropped. Yeah, here you go.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Wakes all the monsters up. Foster's climbing up the ladder. Man has to then drop the bridge because obviously
Yes.
they're coming after him as well
That's
now.
it. Gotta go, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously it helped a little bit because he dropped the bridge on a lot of the monsters.
Yeah, splattered a few of them. Yes.
And then Ben Foster does his bit.
He does. Relaunches the reactor.
Yeah, gets it working. Obliterates like 90% of them.
Blasts the creatures everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kills
all
most
over
of
the
them.
place. Yeah.
And then is this the bit where we go back to Gallows, who's now
Yes.
been put in the pod? And
Well, so Gallo wants out to help.
oh, yeah, he still wants out, doesn't he? Yeah.
So, then I've just got here, the chase continues. Man and the creature are fighting one-on-one.
Yeah, I was going to
So-
get to that, but I wasn't sure if this bit was first. But yeah, they have a little face-off now. The leader,
Yeah.
the baddies.
Again, pretty good fight here. I mean, Kung Lee, he's a martial artist, isn't he? So the fight scenes with him look great. 'Cause
He was great. I
knows
really
exactly
liked
what
him.
he's bloody doing, yeah. So,
Yeah, great scene.
Pretty cool
And
character.
it's quite savage with the biting. Even though you
Yeah.
can't really see it, you can just imagine getting bitten in the stomach by some big tooth freak. That would be horrendous.
Yeah, I was going to say he gets bitten hard, doesn't he?
Yeah,
it
and
looks
like
really
chewed
good.
on.
Yeah, that's it. But then he ends up killing the creature, doesn't he?
That ends up being his weakness, you see, because
Yes.
Kung Lee pulls out one of these things, spikes from his back, and just repeatedly stabs him in the neck.
Yeah, he does. That was really cool. Yes,
And then
very
the next
cool.
bit is why he should have killed the child monster, because
Yeah,
he then
yeah, it
sees
is.
this little child monster, and he stops. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
and then she just slits his throat,
So he
just
literally
bang, quick.
slits his throat, and he's just all the blood's just pouring out there, doesn't it?
Just insta kill that.
Insta kill, fatality.
Should have killed the kid, man.
Boom. Yeah.
believe I said
But
that,
no,
but it's
that whole fight scene there, and the kill, well, both kills, the creature and man.
But it was quick, like
It's
you
really
say,
good.
it's fast,
Yeah.
bang, dead.
Yeah,
done.
it's almost like action movie paced, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The fight
and it's really
scenes
short.
and
It's
stuff.
like 2 hours long. This film, so
Oh, is it really?
yeah, it's not.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not a short one.
It doesn't seem that long though. Not
No,
gonna
when
lie.
we're going through it and the depths, yeah, it's an hour and 48 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does move at a pace.
For horror, that's all
There's
right.
no slow bits really for me.
Yeah, it doesn't feel drawn out.
No.
All the story building bits, you need them.
Yeah, I'd agree. While that fight scene's happening, it does flick back again to Peyton, and he's. It says he's mute. I've got Peyton mutes Gallo. So
Yeah,
is that
so
where he's
this
got
is
him
where
in
he
there?
shut him in the chamber.
That's
so
where he's got him in there now.
he shut him in
Yeah.
the chamber a little bit before.
Yeah.
And he's trying to focus now because the ship's back up and powered and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Gallows keeps going on and on, so he's just like, shut the fuck up.
That's it.
Mutes him.
It's the mute button. Yeah. But he then hears him in his head.
Yeah, so you start
So
to
you're
learn
like,
that
okay, what's
he's
going
a
on
bit
here
nuts.
then? Yeah.
Is this where we see Gallows then again? He's out of the chamber and they have a fight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they fight each other. And then
And
you get
I
that.
like this bit because their arms start to like merge together.
That's it. That's what I was going to say. They do. Yeah, you get that kind of wobbly, weird shot, don't you, of their bodies and
And,
arms coming together.
Yeah, you quickly learn that actually Peyton isn't Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton gives himself the shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, calms himself down.
Calms himself down. Yeah.
And then this is where the cook comes in.
Yep.
So the cook's been a bit of a knob because while the other guys are running away from the monsters,
Yeah.
he's like smashed the door, shut it closed on them so they can't.
Oh yeah, that's it. Dicks
so
him
he's
over.
just killing them, trying to kill them basically.
Yeah.
And then this is where you say you've realised that he's not Peyton, he's actually Gallows, and
Yeah.
he is the king, as it were, and he caused basically everything.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, but he stabs the cook guy in the eye with a needle.
Yeah, with the sedative gun
Yeah,
thing.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they like dawned how big this part was because obviously he is actually the main baddie of the whole thing and
Yeah.
caused all of this mutation and all
Yes,
the death, and
that's it.
he is the cause of it all, and he's
Yeah,
nuts
he's nuts.
because he's got Pandorum,
Completely nuts because exactly.
orbital dysfunction syndrome.
Yeah, there you
right.
go. Orbital dysfunction syndrome. Yeah.
And
They
that's it, yeah.
explain it various
It's all his
times.
bloody
don't they?
fault.
Yep, it's all his fault. So eventually the heroes make it back onto the part where Peyton is, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Barrel grabs Peyton to
Have a little fight scene, doesn't
pull
they?
the sick out of him. I've put here.
Oh yeah, and he gets the pliers randomly.
So yeah,
And
That's
I was like,
pretty
well, I
weird.
don't get that
Pretty
bit.
weird. No, I don't know.
Mm.
Can you actually physically pull it out?
Well, just that kind of didn't make any sense to me.
No.
But I don't know.
Need a fourth time.
But then he starts hallucinating, doesn't he?
Yep, he does indeed.
Because he thinks that one of the monsters is coming out one of these little panel bits.
Yeah.
Shoots him with the bloody defense riot gun
Yeah.
thing. Pops a hole in the
Pops a hole in the
I don't know,
place
windscreen.
they're in. Yeah, thinking they're in space.
Yeah, they're not in space.
They're like, hang on, where's the stars?
They're under bloody water.
They're underwater.
Yeah.
That's it. A big twist reveal.
They made it to Tanis.
Yeah, they're in the water just outside. Well, they're on Tanis, aren't they?
Yeah. And, he's,
And the land's
she,
nearby.
She can fly well, but she sure can't float. I remember that Quaid saying that.
Nice.
And she was like, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So then they get the pods, don't they?
Yeah, they have a little fight scene and basically knock him down, and then the whole thing explodes. Water comes in.
Oh yeah.
Bauer decides to Peyton Bauer decides to strangely just sit there.
Yeah.
Kind of just gives up, doesn't he?
Yeah. He puts the woman in the pod, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, Peyton and Gallows. Sorry, the Peyton and Gallows. Dennis Quaid.
Oh yeah.
He sits there and kind of gives up. And
Sorry,
then,
he realises he's done for basically.
And then Bauer and the lady get into escape pod, and it's
Yeah,
flooding.
he gives her the mask, doesn't he, to keep her alive? Because again, he's a hero.
Yeah. But the bit I don't get
Yeah.
is obviously they're fully underwater now, so like Bauer's basically drowning in this pod, but she's got the oxygen mask.
Yes.
When they get up to the top, he's alert and awake, and she's unconscious. You had the oxygen.
Yeah, but she's been stabbed, so I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know if
suppose.
that's come into play. You know, she's wounded as well, isn't she? So
Yeah,
she'll be
very
struggling
true.
to breathe, and
I
she's
suppose.
not in the best shape,
We'll
I
allow
suppose. But yeah, I think the twist bit there is really cool. They've
Yeah,
actually been
really
on
clever.
Tannis the whole bloody time.
I love
They
that.
just had to get off the ship.
Yeah, and again, the pacing of it, the reveal of Quaid being the baddie,
Yeah.
to then realising they're actually there already.
Yeah.
And getting up to the finale was just like bang, 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 but
Yes.
done right.
Yeah. That's it.
And
And
then,
then
yeah.
something else. All the pods start flying up into the air, didn't they? They come
Yeah,
out of
they
the water,
start-
so you see all loads and
Yeah.
loads of other pods come up, and then it flashes up that the emergency evac has been triggered.
Yeah.
So, because I was thinking, how's all the pods just released?
I know,
you
it's
know,
good that,
but
isn't
it does cover that. It does say the emergency evac's
Because of
been
the
triggered.
flooding.
Yeah, so that's really good.
Or hull
All the
breach,
pods
whatever
are
they call
coming
it.
out, and the music starts playing. You get a cool overhead shot of Tannis.
Yeah, and it's a nice looking place.
It's a nice looking place.
Nice waterfall
Don't know if
there.
I'd want to go,
I mean, I think I'd go.
but well, if Earth's going to be gone or blown up or dead, then
And I
we should
like
go.
the population as well. So it's something like 1,500 or something. I
Yes,
think it was.
so as the camera's zooming out and you're getting this cool overhead shot, it then fades and it says Tannis Year 1,
Mm.
1,213 population.
I was off. I thought it was 1,500.
So there you go. So yeah,
But that was a nice ending.
that was a nice ending. I thought we wrapped it up really well, actually.
And that's the film.
That is the film.
But on that, I swear to God, and I might be, and I think I'm right.
Yeah.
There was an alternate ending, but I can't
Oh, really?
tell you what it was or what
Oh,
happened.
okay.
But I think it was like a bad version of the ending, so they
Oh, I
don't
see,
survive,
I
and it's
see.
not happy.
Oh, wow. Maybe on a DVD
I
or
swear
something.
it was like
somewhere.
an extra on DVD or something.
Yeah?
I might be. I feel like I'm confusing it with a video game, but
I don't know. I mean, I like. That's what I like sometimes, the old media, the DVDs, because they do give you the deleted scenes, don't they? They give you
I tried to
alternate
find
endings.
it, like to watch it, but I just couldn't.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm not
yeah,
sure if
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
making it up or not. But
Maybe.
I quite like the idea of that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be
The-
down to see an alternate ending.
There is an extra on the DVD with the director's commentary,
Yeah.
and it said that there could be an unrated cut of the movie, but it's
There could be.
never been released.
Oh, okay.
So it could exist.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it, that this film hasn't done anywhere near as well as you'd hoped.
Give us what we want, man.
Yeah, because it is a good watch. It's a fun watch. Like I say, it's fast moving. It's fairly well acted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love a good sci-fi movie.
there's not much that lets it down, really. I mean,
No.
you
I
know,
can't
it's
think
not,
of anything
It's not the
that
kind
bad.
of film, obviously, that's going to win any awards or anything like that.
But see,
but
I
it
think
is
it
fun.
should, because I think it's great.
I don't think it's good enough to,
I
be
mean,
like
compared to
stand
some of
out
the crap that
its
comes out,
top
though.
of its genre or that. But it's up there for me. It's definitely an underrated one. That,
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Or-
It's definitely underrated.
yeah, or one that might have gone under people's radar.
Oh, easily could have gone under the radar.
So I would say if you like sci-fi horror, it's easily worth a watch.
So it's a good one for sci-fi
Yeah,
horror. Very
yeah,
good.
definitely.
It definitely gives you Event Horizon. It gave me Event Horizon vibes.
Yeah, I think it was almost kind of supposed to be like a spiritual successor kind of thing. You know,
It makes sense because it definitely gives you. I know there's been plenty of sci-fi.
Oh, no,
so
it does.
You
It
can say,
definitely-
oh well, it's because it's. But no, it does give you.
yeah,
It's in the same. It's a family member.
yeah.
of Event
I would
Horizon. It's
say
like a
so.
long distant cousin.
That's it.
Yeah,
Well put. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I liked it
yeah.
too.
So yeah, there you go. I mean, you can all tell from what we've been saying we like this film.
Yep.
But what would you give it out of 10?
What would
Then?
I
We
give
normally
it
do
out
a
of 10?
rating, don't we? So
I will. Just for me personally, I'm going to say 8 out of 10.
nice. Yeah, that's
It's always been a big one for me, and I remember when I don't know, 6 months into doing this podcast and stuff, I brought it up. I said I really want to do Pandorum,
yeah.
so I picked that out of nowhere, and I remember loving
Here
it.
we are, and you smashed it, man. You've been on fire today, like I've said multiple times. But
I'm a nerd on Pandorum, though.
Good, man.
Obsessed with it so slightly. It's about time I actually knew something about one of these films, wasn't it?
I've loved it. It's been brilliant.
Jesus.
Well,
What are you
I'm
giving
going to
Ben?
give it. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. I think.
That's absolutely respectable.
So yeah, a good score. I'd happily, if it come on the TV, I'd have it on. I'd be watching it, or just chuck it on every now and again. Yeah,
I mean, I get bored. I only really watch films once, maybe twice,
yeah.
and this will be the 4th time of watching it, and I'm not bored of it.
I was going to say, mate, you've done it 3 times in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So,
I think
yeah.
I probably watched it twice when it came out as well, so I'm
Okay.
probably 5 times in now,
That's cool.
and I'd watch it tonight.
Brilliant. Do it.
I don't know why though.
It's just an easy watch, and like I say, I think because of the fast pace, it's got
Yeah,
great
it
fight
doesn't drag.
scenes. There's little bits of horror. There's a couple of jump scares involving the creatures grabbing the dead bodies, and it's quite loud at
It's very
times.
loud, yeah,
It's
I had
quite
to have it on
loud.
volume 2 last
I was
night.
going to say, yeah, sometimes the scenes are crazy loud.
Yeah.
But then I think you want that from this kind of film.
I think it's because I love Ben Foster,
Yeah.
and I love the monsters in this,
Yeah, they're good.
and they're like that's pretty much most of the film.
Yeah, and like I say, I didn't really see much CGI.
I can't think of it. Nothing stands out.
I think,
anyway.
mate, obviously where they do like the boom of the riot gun and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
But apart from that, the fight scenes, the kills, all look practical.
I think they did it the right way. I've just picked that up on what you just said, really, because even like where you see Elysium at the beginning, and
Yeah.
they're going to Tannis and stuff like that, it's all really well done. And I think where they could have fallen down, but they made the right choice, was rather than showing the world exploding, they did it through sort of cave paintings.
Yeah, yeah.
So they would have saved a ton of money doing it that way.
Yeah, that's true.
But it
Yeah.
works well, and it makes the rest of the film better.
Yeah. No, I'm on board with that, definitely, man.
That was deep, man.
That was deep.
That's deep. Check me
Love
out.
it.
Check me out.
Right, so
Have we got anything else we want to go through?
we have, yeah. We have indeed. Not much more, but a kind of a new thing.
A new thing. We've got a word from one of our sponsors here. We've got a little advert for you.
We have indeed.
Check it out.
Here we go.
Do you eat food? Do you enjoy eating metal? Well, have I got a treat for you. Introducing Rust Muffins, the healthy metallic alternative for eating normal food. Maybe you eat too much. Maybe you enjoy eating metal. Well, this is the product for you. Introducing Rust Muffins, the healthy alternative to eating normal, maybe blueberry muffins or whatever muffin you fancy, or any savory snack at all. This wonderful metallic alternative will absolutely destroy your insides, which will then mean you cannot eat any more food, therefore ensuring you will lose a hell of a lot of weight. But don't take my word for it. Why don't we speak to one of our happy customers? Introducing Gary. Gary, why don't you say a few words about how good this product is? Anyway, Gary, thank you so much. I'm sure you'll agree that his wonderful, inspiring words have told you how great of a product Rust Muffins really is. Approved by all doctors. Maybe not all doctors, but most of the doctors. So buy yours now. Rust Muffins, remember the name.
Okay, so we're going to move on to listeners' questions. So,
We've got listeners' questions. This is fun.
We thought it would be fun again to get you guys to send us some stuff, basically.
I like this.
Yeah, it's a little bit random and it's a little bit...
Yeah, no, I like it. Thanks for sending your questions in. I don't even know what they are.
The Maniacs Online come back with some crackers.
Let's go.
Right, so I'm going to start off with Paul Knick-Knack Downey wanted to ask
Great name.
question about The Omen. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's been a very long time since I've seen
We're talking
The
about
Omen.
the original.
The original
Right.
and the remake. He wants to know what we think is better.
I can't give you a fair answer. All I can say is I like the new one.
Oh, what, the first Omen? one
Not
that's
the
just come
original,
out?
like old school 60s, if I'm mistaken, one, but the
It was the remake with Liev Schreiber or whatever I think that he's on about.
the few years ago one, a number of years ago.
Yeah, the remake was a few years ago now.
Yeah, it's fairly old now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but is it decent?
I quite liked it.
Fair enough. So you're going remake.
Well, yeah, but only because I haven't seen the first one.
That's fair.
But
Because
I
I'm
got-
going original because I haven't seen the remake.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so there you go, 1-1.
And I typically like more modern stuff, and you like the classics.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's probably going to hold true with the Omen as well. To be fair.
Yeah, well there we go. Original for me, remake for you. Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Nice.
you've got no definitive answer.
No. I like this one. Peter Marshall wants to know what horror movie location would you like to spend the night in?
Oh my goodness.
This one's pretty damn cool, and I've got a few for this.
You
Well,
go, 'cause
I
I
could
need to
probably
think.
have fucking loads, but one, the Nostromo from the ship from Alien. I think it would be a fucking sick location
Yeah,
to run
that's
about
cool.
in. I mean, if the Xenomorph's there, fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I'd also like to spend a night on the boat that they've got in Jaws. Just because when they all
choice,
get
innit?
drunk and start pissing around,
Yeah. True.
I think that looks like great fun.
Yeah.
And while you're still thinking, then I'll chuck one more out there.
Yeah. Do it.
I'd love to actually spend the night in the Myers house from Halloween.
Right.
Obviously, Halloween being my favourite horror.
Well, I've
That
just
would
come up with
be-
3 off the top of my
There you
brain.
go. Yes.
I would like to stay in the village at the end of the ritual.
Yeah,
When
nice.
they're
Good one.
captured and then the monster comes.
Yeah,
It's a nice
yeah.
little place.
Yeah, yeah.
Bar the
lovely.
demonic
I
monster.
was just going to say, as long as he's gone out for the night.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bar that. I'd also like to stay at the hospital from the void.
Oh, yeah.
I've just thought
Took me
another
a
one as
minute
well.
there. Yeah, I have.
And, oh God, what's it called? Manham. The police station from Manham.
Nice.
I'd like to stay there.
Fair.
And then I wouldn't be who I am without saying I'd like to spend a night in Silent Hill.
There you go. That's what I was expecting. Yes.
That was the main one, but I just
Yeah,
thought of some
yeah,
cool
yeah.
ones as well.
I'd also like to visit
Yeah.
where they filmed the Blair Witch Project.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, take a tent, go camping, man.
Yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would actually be really
That'd
good.
be really good fun.
Yeah, if we could do a joint one, I'd
Make
say
a little
that.
video.
Yeah.
Oh. yeah.
Well, Silent Hill's based on a real place as well, so that would
Yeah.
be quite cool to go to.
There we go.
Great question.
Rosalina Thomas would like to know if we would ever use a Ouija board.
100%.
Same.
I literally have been thinking about this a lot recently.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah. No, it's weird that you've asked
Okay.
that because I've genuinely been thinking about this.
Yeah.
I really, really want to see a ghost, or at least experience a ghost, like more than anything.
Okay.
I'm even going to the point where I'm reading on how you summon one.
Right.
Um,
I'd just be very careful if I was you.
well,
Yeah.
I wish to God that there is such things as ghosts. I've never
Oh, yeah,
experienced
yeah, I
one.
do.
I've never had it, so I can't say.
I've got a few ghosty stories for another time.
Yeah,
But,
to answer short, all day long Ouija board. If you've got one, I'll do it. I'll do it now.
yeah, put it in the post.
100%.
Nice,
The reason
yeah.
I don't know about
I mean,
Ouija
we're
boards
both
is because I would always think it's you moving. There would be that doubt.
Yeah.
Is one of us moving it?
We'd be looking at each other eye to eye. Is that you? Is that me?
But that's
Is that
why I've been
you?
looking into other ways of doing it that don't need.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, sorry, I'm going
I
off on
know a
one.
little bit. We can chat about this off air.
100%
But
Ouija
yeah,
board,
good
yes.
question. That. Yeah, I would be up for it.
And I wouldn't be a knob like Micah from Paranormal Activity.
No. Good point. Mike Souza wants to know what based on real life story is more frightening than the movie.
Say that one again, sorry.
What based on a real life story is more frightening than the movie? So what
God.
real horrible story is better than the film that they made?
I've got it. Amityville Horror.
I've got that down here.
Did
Yeah,
ya?
Amityville Horror.
Check us
yeah,
out.
man, that is, that's got to be up there surely. But I did have a couple of others actually. So Zodiac.
Oh,
You ever seen Zodiac?
I think so.
It's got Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey.
Yeah,
Jr.
that
and
is the one I'm
Mark Ruffalo.
thinking of, yeah.
Very, very good film. But yeah, so I mean, the whole Zodiac killer thing is just, they never really knew who it was, did they?
No.
So yeah,
That's a good one.
that's pretty sinister.
Mm.
And then Exorcism of Emily Rose was apparently based on.
That's a decent film as well.
It's again a surprisingly underrated one, I
It
would
is.
say.
I think we don't ever talk about it. I actually thought it was
Yeah,
alright.
I'm going to just give a shout out quickly to my missus Michelle there because
Oh, yeah.
she got me to watch that years ago, and
Nice.
I fucking loved it.
Well done, Michelle. It's a good
yeah,
film.
Yeah.
But this is going with these questions because I've literally yesterday bought an Amityville Horror t-shirt. Like, I'm not lying, no, it's just nuts now.
Brilliant, man. Love it. Love it. Okay, this one's a little strange and I'm not surprised.
Who is it?
Okay, it's from Cheryl.
Oh, Cheryl, yeah.
Cheryl Crossman. Okay, so she says, now I haven't seen this film, but I can still answer it.
Okay.
Incident in a Ghostland.
I haven't seen
I
it
heard
either.
of it, I haven't seen it. She says, there's a big bloke, dresses some girl up like a doll, sniffs her crutch and then throws her across the floor.
Okay.
Hold on. Is it wrong that she finds that scene great?
No, I don't think it's wrong at all.
See, I'm going to say yes.
No. The more twisted, the better. Good on you.
But no, obviously, I don't know. I haven't seen it. But if you
Well, now I want to.
If you just explained it to me face to face and without context, and someone had asked me that question, I'd be like, "Yeah, you're a bit."
This reminds me of what we just saw in A Violent Nature. The scene where he pulls her head through
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
summer.
yeah.
That's horrific.
That is horrific.
I loved every second of it.
Yeah, I loved that.
So I thought, like, no, we're already messed up for loving horrors anyway, so why the hell not?
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
What a question.
I got Adam Dickinson saying, "Which horror character would you like to hang out with?"
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
that's
would-
easy for me.
I've put Randy from Scream.
Randy from Scream.
Yeah, because I'm a stupid horror geek and I feel like I could chat to him for hours about old horror movies.
That's a good one.
So
I was going to say Pyramid Head, but he doesn't talk, so I'm not going to go with
yeah, it
that.
wouldn't be great at the old convo, would it?
No, I go old school. I'll surprise you on this. I
Yeah.
go Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, it'd be
I'd
a
love-
laugh, wouldn't
I'd
it?
love to have a chat.
So give it some
We can
wise
dip in and
practice.
out of some dreams and that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Freddy.
Nice, good shout.
Yeah.
He also asked a few questions, but I've just picked a couple. So he said as well, favourite guilty pleasure horror. There could be a ton here, but off the top of my head, for me, I'd say, again, going back with Freddy versus Jason is always a fun one for me that I can just chuck on whenever, and it makes me smile. And so, yeah, I'd probably say Freddy versus Jason off the top of my head.
Guilty pleasure. Oh my goodness, I had one there, now it's left me.
Ooh.
Bear with me, talk amongst yourselves.
I'm trying to think of some others.
I feel like Silent Hill's a guilty pleasure though, because it's not exactly the best film ever.
It's quite decent for a video game adaptation. It's quite a decent horror.
Do you know what?
I mean, there's tons of 80s ones.
I'd go Army of Darkness, Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It's one of the sillier ones.
Yeah.
But I love the mini Ashes.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Nice.
See, I'll go with that.
Nice. Brilliant. Graham Stewart wants to know: have you watched a Serbian film all the way through without fast forwarding?
Yes.
You have?
I have.
I have not. I haven't even seen it with fast forwarding. I just haven't seen it.
Yep,
period.
I've watched it, and it is easily the most disturbing film I've ever seen. Everyone sort of warning me. I was like, nah, it can't be that bad. It is that bad. It's worse.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I probably won't ever. I'm never going to be in the mood to watch it. To be
There's
honest.
no reason to. Just don't.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
fucked
not going
up,
to.
wrong.
But did you fast forward any of it? That's the question.
No, I
You
didn't. No.
You're hardcore.
Yeah, there's some specific scenes in there that I really should have, but I was like, no, I'm in this.
Toughed it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I have watched it, and I watched the whole thing.
I'm not even going to
I definitely didn't watch it again, and I never would. So
there you go. Yeah, good stuff. Cool. And then I've got Jesse Desha saying, okay, he wants to know true or false.
Okay.
The more violent and gory the movie, the less scary it is. Now, this is quite an interesting question.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I'd say that's true.
See, I deliberated over this for a little bit. I was thinking, I don't necessarily think it's true. It does tend to be, if they're ultra gory and stuff, they're not as scary because they don't focus on the tension and the build-up. They just go for those all-out gore shots.
Because I'm thinking of the 2013 Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Like, that's proper gory, but also proper scary.
Yeah,
I think
that's
for the most
See,
part,
I was trying to think of an example to back up my false, and I couldn't.
I think for the most part it's true.
Yeah.
But there are some exceptions.
Okay, that's a good way of putting it, yeah. I think generally, yeah, the bloodier they are, they do tend to be less scary.
You think of films like Insidious and stuff like that, it's all about scene setting and pressure, and there's no gore in those films.
Yeah,
and they're scary.
Yeah. Like I say, I want to say false, but I can't think of anything to back up my false, so I might have to go with true.
Yeah, I think he's worded the question well. If it's overly gory,
yeah,
I can't think of a film that's like, apart from Evil Dead 2013.
Yeah, I can't think of anything super gory that's scary. Obviously, the super gory ones, Terrifier 2.
Yeah, which aren't they're
really not scary.
Are they?
They're more dark
Shocking.
comedy at times.
Yeah,
you know, with the way art acts and things.
I'll go true.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go true.
Yeah,
even though I wrote false. So there you go. Yeah.
Great questions. I want some more of them.
Yeah. There are some more on the pages and stuff that I will pull out, and we'll do this again soon because it is good fun. It gets us chatting about all sorts of horror stuff. So
I'll do a whole episode
maybe
on
I was going to say
Q&A.
maybe we could do a Q&A one.
Yeah,
or maybe even like a live stream Q&A.
Yeah, we do live, 100%.
Maybe just as an idea. So
I like that. I like answering those questions. That was good.
Yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it? So there
Righto.
you go. Thank you very much for listening, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I had fun on this one.
Shall we say what's coming up on the next one?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, so on the next pod, it's going to be our final sci-fi horror. So you might have noticed that we've stuck with some sci-fi horror, kind of a bit of a mini season,
Keep it in the themes,
So next up to end the kind of mini sci-fi horror season, we're going to do Alien Resurrection,
which is the best Alien film ever made.
I mean, I'm lost for words now.
No,
it's definitely going to be a fun one, that's for sure. I haven't seen Resurrection for so long, and I know it gets shut on a lot.
I get it. I do get it.
Okay,
but I think it's amazing.
I'm looking forward to watching it, man.
I haven't watched it in like 10 plus years, so maybe I'll change my mind.
So, yeah.
I remember loving it.
I mean, that was a bold statement, but yeah. So
shooting aliens. Don't need to say anymore.
Oh yeah, I mean that does seal the deal, doesn't it?
Disabled man backpack. What else do you need?
There you go. There'll be plenty of all that stuff coming up next time. So hopefully we won't leave it as long.
No, we won't.
And yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
See you later.